Hello folks, Horace Levy here again. What Jamaicans really want. On Monday, I talked about how Jamaica can get out of this middle income trap, if it can at all. How can it escape it? Because we're being trapped, according to Don Robotham, Professor Don Robotham, and Professor Antonio Andreoni, the Italian based in London now. And moving the country out of this trap is really going to get the country on a really, truly full-scale developmental path. So it's not an easy thing, but it's crucial, it's important, it's basic. It's one of the two most important things for moving Jamaica, the whole country forward. The other one was education, which I dealt with some weeks ago. Education, early childhood education. And by the way, there's some hope of some improvement in that regard because we have a new Minister of Education. She was part of the Orlando Patterson team that gave us that report, which stressed the importance of early education, early childhood education. And she's already spoken about it, the need to do something about it. So I'm looking forward to further action from her. Morris Dixon is her name, Dana Morris Dixon. But now to get to what we're really concerned with here. Last week we identified the problem of the trap as the stagnation in agriculture and the deindustrialization of the country. So now we want to look at how do we move forward, solutions to this looming trap, which is not just us by any means. It's countries like South Africa and other middle-income countries. Some countries have escaped the trap, a large number, the majority, but there's still a very large number that haven't. And the first point I want to make in that regard, looking towards solutions, is the remarkable, absolutely remarkable fact that against that background, Jamaica has, in fact, a niche market. A niche market in terms of herbs, fruits, juices, things like pimento, ginger, turmeric, and many other things that only Jamaica has and has the quality of. So there it is that we're stagnating in agriculture, but we have this amazing niche market. And the niche market means that it gives us a tremendous market advantage. And this has been pointed out to us by Justin Lifu Lin and Andreoni, that with a market like that, Jamaica can take off. Right? Nobody else has it. We're the sole possessors of it. We've been handed something that enables us to literally take off if we make the best use of it. The problem is that the supply of these herbs and fruits and vegetables is low and has been for years. What do we do to get out of that? Well, Howard Mitchell, who has one of the three companies that we really want to highlight in this blog, the other two are Grace Foods and Jamaican Teas. Jamaican Teas run by John Mafood, and the spokespersons that we've been using for Grace Foods have been Maureen Denton and Zach Mars. So Mitchell is the one who is a brilliant spokesman for this issue. And he says the way to get out of this low supply is to pick a winner. First, to pick a winner, and second, to join up the industries that are related to this matter. Bear in mind that these three companies are the ones with an agricultural base out of the 5 companies that we have studied. And the majority of companies of manufacture in Jamaica has to do with food and drink, actually, believe it or not. So that's why I've selected these 3 and why we're talking about it now. So you increase the supply, according to Michel, by picking a winner. And the winner he's talking about is agro-processing, agro-industry. Right? You need to pick that as the winner. In other words, the government has to look at that. The state has to focus on that, as well as on the joined up industries to go with it. Because agriculture alone, with old-fashioned regulations and so on, and by itself, can't deal with it. You have to have also the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. You have to have the Ministry of Finance in there. All of these working together with agriculture can do the trick. And they picking this winner and investing in it by providing assistance in various ways to the production of these goods in agriculture, and doing it by means of a joined effort on the part of the ministries. These amount to what we call a developmental approach. This is the approach that's been taken by Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, and other East Asian countries. Singapore in particular, it's not discipline, as many Jamaicans believe, which has made Singapore outstanding. It's this developmental approach where the state takes a directive hand. This is not socialism now. But, the state invests in it, makes it a principal policy, and moves on the basis of that policy. Right? This is the investment, the innovation, because along with the investment has to go research. And research turns up fresh ways of dealing with these products. Zach Mars in particular, from Grace Kennedy, has a wealth of ideas in this regard. So, and this is what the World Bank was recommending: investment, innovation, and infusion. So, those are the things that we need to do. Of course, for the research, you need to do some consultation. I mean, I did the little bit that I did, show the wealth of information and guidance that's there. State needs to do that as well. So with the niche market, right? And bear in mind that along with the niche market, Jamaica has a highly developed tourism industry, highly developed. So we have a ready area, a ready market that we can explore and go into for the use of, for the sale of these herbs and drinks and flavors that no other country has. So we need to get going on it, don't we? All right? This is how we can, according to Li Fu Lin and Andrione, this is how Jamaica can take off. This is a route to moving the whole country forward. All right, that's it for today. Remember, send me your reactions. You like them, you didn't? And you notice I'm not reading my script anymore. I'm following my coach, Shireen, trying to talk extempore. Take care. See you in another few days for part 3, when we take a look at the other 2 companies that I studied. And those are National Baking and what was formerly the Jamaica, what was it now? Fiberglass company. They've changed their name, they're just using the initials now. All right, see you next week. Remember me. Your reactions, please.